Hello again. Today we're gonna do a practice drawing of a jig right here. Here's the dimensions if you also want to practice it. Alright, so let's get started with it. So first, let's examine the drawing, and my approach for this is I would draw this part first, the base of the jig, and then I will attach the cylinder here and then draw out the details. First, let's draw this 30 and 30, 90, so it's 60 plus 90 millimeter box. Usually I'm just doing this. Oh, I forgot to check the height. The height will be 80. So let's edit this thing. Height 80, width 150, and then length, I think it's 60. Okay, so this is the whole thing will be as big as this. And then we're gonna do the base. We will do subtraction of the base. We'll cut it into shape instead of adding the parts in. Gonna cut this thing in the middle. And this thing, it said that it's 40, but in here it's measured 30 after the fillets. So all in all, it's measured 30. So we should make a box that is 30 and height is 45 with an indentation of 15 here. Now we have our guidelines. We're gonna cut it in that thing by making boxes. Yes, I know there are probably much more efficient way of doing this, but I don't care. Yeah, put boxes and then extend it. This and extend it. I'm gonna mirror both of this to the middle. No. And then we're gonna click this, subtract. Then we're gonna pick the original box and then pick all the things we're gonna cut. Then enter. Charan, we now have a different looking thing. Next, we're gonna do this part. And we're gonna cut this. And from here, we can learn that it's 70 millimeter wide. And for the height, we don't have an exact measurement, but you can just minus 45 minus 15. It'll be 30 again, so it's 30 millimeter height by 70. From the middle, from there you can just make another box. No, box, a box, and then do subtraction again. Click that and enter, click that and enter, and it will cut it right there. We can hide all of this and then delete all the unnecessary lines if you want to be clean, or you can just use layers if you're not lazy like me. And then we're gonna go on to the cylinder part right here. It's gonna be layered. I think 1, 2, 3 layers of cylinders, and each of them have different ranges. So what I did here is just make the largest layer first. That is 50 cylinder. Make a center point here, this thing, and then we'll make a cylinder that is 50 diameters big. And this thing is set in ranges, so don't be fooled. Set it to diameter first, and then this is 35 millimeters long. You can just edit it easily in the properties tab. Height 35 millimeter. There you go. And then from there, we're gonna draw the other parts of the concentric circles. Yeah, 50 And we have 40, 30, and 20. So it's just the increments of 10. And radius 35. But we have to cut it first in the original cylinder. So we'll do subtraction, modeling, subtraction, this, and then this, just to make it hollow. We're gonna do a 40, and then that's the 40. We did the 40. This is 50 right here, and then this is the 40. Then we're gonna cut the 40 by 30. So we're gonna need a 30 diameter cylinder. Make a cylinder, click the center, D, and then 30, and then extend that shit however long you want, because we're gonna cut it. We're just gonna use it to subtract it. Like that, subtract this, and then give this, subtract it. Next, we're gonna repeat that again for the 30 cylinder. Actually, we don't need to do it anymore because this is the last part. D 30, and then we're just gonna set it to 15. There you go. That is our final circle right there. And then there's gonna be a hole in the middle. The hole in the middle is has a radius of 10, and it is 21 centimeters from the very top. Gonna intersect that. Need 21 millimeters down. 21. That's where our circle will go. Our cylinder. It is radius 5. I start that cylinder. Radius 5. Then extend it. Move it to the thing here, and then extend it so that it'll pierce everything. Control all, and then union it so it'll be much easier to manage these parts. After unioning, we can subtract it, select the original object, and then the thing to be subtracted, and then there we have our cylinder with a hole in the middle. Just delete all the definition points. Okay, now we go on to the details. In here, we have a half circle with the radius of 7 in the middle of this part. So let's do that. Just cut the cylinder right in the middle. Radius 7. Go down. Same procedures. Subtract. Select the earthy part, and then the part to be subtracted. There you go. And for the other part, it's radius 6 that is within 2 parts. There's no indicated. I forgot to dimension this. Hold on. There's a 30 millimeter in between them. So let's do that. Find the middle, and then go 15 from the other side. R6, then extend it down. Again, just duplicate this so it's not that hard to repeat everything. Click subtract, click the main part, then two parts, and then there you go. The other details have missed. Oh, this part in the middle, right here. There's 2 wedges so that it's 15 wide and extends up to very bottom. So let's just create the 15 here, and then that, and then this. Now we're gonna learn about extruding this or making this a region. How do you make something a region? You see this option, just click it and then select all, and it's gonna make a surface. Now that we have a surface, we're gonna extrude it into the both sides. Extrude, click the object, select, and then choose the height of the extrusion point, 12 millimeters. So we're gonna do half of this and then half on, and then just mirror this to the other side. Yeah, this and this, enter. There you go. And we're gonna do this again on the other side. There you go. Now we go to the fillets of this thing. Here it's R10, and then snow fillet in this side, but there's fillet in both of this part, and we're just gonna use a default R2. We're gonna fillet this side, both of these corners, into R10. So we're gonna select these two right here. Have a fillet edge command. Select the edges and click Regis. Type Regis, enter, and it's gonna preview what it's gonna look like after the fillet. Just click enter, and that's gonna preview it again as a whole, and then enter to finalize it. There you go. We're gonna do that again for here and here. Just a default fillet edge of done here. Fillet edge of our, just a small teeny tiny one, very cutesy, very demure. Enter to see the preview, enter to finalize it, and there you go. This is our, I think we're done. I think we're done here. This is our final product. It's a jig.